Hello and welcome to another directed draw. Today we're going to be learning how to draw some different kinds of noses. So let's get started. Whoops. All right. So I'm going to bring up my face shape. Let's add some ears on this person. Okay, so I'm going to be teaching you how to draw some different kinds of noses. Sorry, I can't talk today. Now, because this face shape, we're looking directly in the front, those are going to be the ones that I'm going to show you how to do. So the first one is one that you probably already know, or the first two of them, I should say, or three, is the upside down nose shape. So I'm going to give this person a mouth, just so it looks like a person, and maybe some eyes. Okay, all right, so that's one kind of nose. Move that one over here. The other one you know of is the U-shaped nose. So depending on what kind of nose your character, or if you're drawing yourself, has, it can really change the face shape and just how the character feels, or your drawing feels, right? So that's the U nose. Now the other nose that you guys know of is the upside down 7, or the letter L nose. And that is just a letter L. Okay. That's pretty simple. The other one, let me draw some eyebrows on this person. Just keep it short and sweet. The other kind of nose, it extends from the front of the eyebrow down to the top of the mouth. So you start here, you curve, and it's like the number 7. So again, curve and a line. Like that. Okay. So that's another one. It's very similar to this one, as you can see, but this line is curved. All right, here is where it gets a little different. So I'm going to go ahead and do that upside down U shape, and you can actually do two smaller C shapes on the side, and that kind of looks like it's an upturned nose. So again, it's the upside down U, you do the C shapes, and you can add the nostrils if you want or not. Okay, so that's another kind of nose that you can do. So I'll put that next to that one. And then we're going to go back to our U shaped, and then again, you can do the curves on both sides. And that definitely changes the face. You can also change the shape of the U so that it's smaller. So that's another one. And like kind of looking from like the top down. The next one is just the two nostrils. That kind of looks funny, so I usually add the lines on the sides like that, and then like a U shape like this. And then you do like a smaller U on top, and that kind of gives you like a little nose. So that's another one. The next one is like the letter W, kind of. It's very similar to this one, except it's pointier. So it looks like a W and extra U. These are a lot of different kinds of noses, depending on what kind of style you like. Now this one is the one that I like to use. So I do a very light circle, as you can see. I'm going to zoom in. This is more of the kind of realistic / easier way to kind of build out the nose, and then you can erase the lines to make it look really nice. So I like to make the top of the circle darker, and then I like to do 2 lines here so I know where the nostrils are going to be, and then I end up tracing the middle part, and then from here I kind of do like a really, really tiny S curve for the side of the nose, like this. And then what I do is I take my pencil and then I go back and I erase these lines, the original circle that I had before. And when you zoom out, that kind of looks like a nose. You can extend the line out like this too, that curved line. It doesn't have to connect, but it can go up like that. And it actually kind of looks like a nose. And if you want, you can add this curve here to kind of show that, hey, there's my nose bridge. But you can do it with or without. There's a bunch of different noses that you can also do. I feel like I'm going to sneeze. Hold on. Excuse me. Okay. This other nose is just like a V. I call it the Gru nose. So if you've seen Minions, you know who I'm talking about. So it's just a V for a nose. So that one's also another easy one. Now there's another variation of that one. So you draw the V, and then you draw a line. So it kind of actually looks like an arrow, almost. But this kind of shows some dimension, and it looks like his nose is super pointy. Okay, I'll put that one over here. Now, let's see. We'll do like a big nose. So you can also have kind of like, it's a U shape, but it's narrower at the top. So this is another kind of U shape nose. That. And then this is kind of like the Disney nose for girls. So let's change this person to a girl. Hello. Nice to meet you. They like to start it off with kind of like a diamond shape, like this, as I've noticed. And then, again, they do the little nostrils, and this time, this bottom part, let me zoom in. This bottom part is that diamond shape, like that. And then it's kind of like a V. So if I erase this, it's a smooth V, not a pointy V. So they do that. And then sometimes they'll add the little lines on the sides. But, let me clean this up a little bit. We'll add those. And then what they do is they either do a really light curve like this, or they do a curve like that. So sometimes they'll just have this. Okay. So let's say this is Anna. Her mouth is very big, but that's okay. I can fix that. Anna doesn't look like this, obviously. Okay, so this is kind of like the nose that the animators give them. Now they do that, or I'll show you here. They do like this little curve inside to show the dimensionality, and usually it's like shaded. So this is the bottom part of her nose. Or I've noticed they do like an upside down shape like that. But that's what I call the Disney nose, because they use a diamond shape as their base shape. So now that we have this character, trying to think, you can also do this kind of nose. So it's a curve line out and a curve line in. So that's another one. If you want a pointy nose, you can also do that upside down V, but V's are usually like this, so it's stretched out this way. So if you pulled it that way, it would result in this nose. So I'm going to erase this one. So you can have that nose. Or you can even have a sideways nose like that, right? The greater than or less than sign. Those can also be noses, surprisingly. Depending on what you're drawing, you can have that. If you're going to draw, let me get rid of this hair. Oh, not what I wanted. Bye-bye, Anna. I'm going to change her up a bit. So I'll show you how to do like a witch's nose as well, if you ever want to draw a witch. Okay, so for a witch's nose, witches have really big noses, and I call it the hawk nose, because if you look from the side, it looks like a hawk's nose. It's got a lot of angles, right? So it has this sharp angle in the front, and it almost looks like a D that's been cut in half, right? So to draw this nose, it's gonna kind of look like this one, except it's gonna be like a V shape. So I would go straight down like this, and then add a V. And then you can add one or two little upside down U's, and that looks like warts. So that's one way to do it. The other way to do it is, I like to go out like this. You go down, and it curves in like that, and has a little curve on this side. So this would be if she had her head turned and looking that way. And then you can add your warts. So try different shapes and see what you like, because different noses will definitely change your character's face, their drawings, and things like that. One more. Let's bring back her smile. One more nose that I'll show you is very similar to the other one. I do a circle, and I'm going to do some C's. I'm going to give her some eyebrows again, and then I'm going to add this curve like that. Now, for this one, I'm going to try and follow this curve and make this nose nice, like this. And then I'm going to curve this like that. And I'm actually going to maybe extend that portion so it looks more natural. Erase my guideline. And again, your guidelines are going to be very, very light. And there we have another nose. Let's give her some ears. So that's another way to draw a nose. It's very similar to this one, except the sides are all connected. All right. So I hope you guys enjoyed this tutorial on how to draw some noses. Feel free to send me a direct message, DM. If you have any other suggestions, or if you want to learn how to draw a different kind of nose that I did not cover in this tutorial, go ahead and contact me through Instagram. Put a comment on this photo when I upload it, and tell me, and I can do a separate little quick tutorial as well. I think I covered most of it. Hopefully this will help you guys when you're drawing different characters and just having some fun. So, hope you enjoyed. Have a great day, stay safe, wash your hands, and I'll see you next time.